In the wake of watching The Breeze Blows Penelia, I considered how Zhao Liying shed pounds from Xu Banxia to Shen Li. As of late, because of an additional big deal, metropolitan shows and old mannequin dramatizations being refreshed on significant stages have been supplanted with narrative accounts of the mountain and ocean love. Consequently, the ubiquity of Wind-Blowing Penelia featuring Zhao Liying has taken off. Albeit this work the subject was not low previously, and presently both the evaluations and the level of leaving the circle have improved to a more significant level. I accept that crowds who frequently follow dramatizations have this sort of cognizance, or at least, Zhao Liying has forever been a notable goddess of solidarity when 85 Blossoms is as yet the standard of shows. Knowing whether it ought to be green, fat, red and slim featuring her has been communicated for a long time and is as yet well known. It is an exemplary work with a long tail impact. The screenwriter and other industry insiders profoundly commended it. Be that as it may, regardless of how well known the functions are, there is no absence of debate. Once the Wind-Blowing Penelia featuring Zhao Liying was communicated, many individuals grumbled about the entertainer's status, appearance and plot setting. Certain individuals say that Xu Banxia played by Zhao Liying is excessively fragile and doesn't adjust to the setting of the first courageous woman as a chunky individual in the beginning phase. Certain individuals likewise said that Tong Xiaoqi was committed to the courageous woman to win the salt marshes and dump motor oil at a low cost, and Xu Banxia, as a personal stake, blamed the other party for being excessively double-dealing. Certain individuals even grumbled that when Zhao Liying played Xu Banxia, her cosmetics was overstated, however her entire body was a ton swollen, and she totally lost the body the executives that an entertainer ought to have. In any case, in all decency, Zhao Liying's state in the play completely addresses the issues of the person, and her huge wavy haircut and radiant red lipstick are totally in accordance with the female qualities of that period. In spite of the fact that Xu Banxia's appearance is somewhat less sensitive than Zhao Liying's different characters, it is brimming with imperativeness. Under the lighting of Chief Fu Donggayu, it is brilliant and moving, and it is just a retro goddess from the last 100 years. Subsequent to shooting The Breeze Blows Penelia, Zhao Liying additionally distributed her assessment of this job on friendly stages, saying that she didn't purposely put on weight, yet was impacted by the job and became fat while acting. Having said so a lot, it is easy to find that contemporary netizens are too difficult on entertainers. Entertainers who try sincerely yet fit the job will be reprimanded, and the hole with the first setting will be reproved. In any case, contrasted with the contention over the job of Xu Banxia, the manager is more inquisitive about how Zhao Liying pivoted subsequent to playing the oppressive and full supervisor Xu, and afterward went to strolling with the Phoenix to play the delightful and vivacious sovereign of the evil spirit world, Shen Li. It is easy to see from the situation with the stills that Xu Banxia played by Zhao Liying has somewhat adjusted facial lines, and she feels delicate and adorable when she grins. Shen Li's facial structure is clear in the completed film of Strolling with the Phoenix and in Reuters stills, and her facial highlights are stunningly molded. She seems to be a displayed face goddess who emerged from an anime. At the point when Zhao Liying decided to star in the old mannequin Strolling with the Phoenix in the wake of shooting The Breeze Blows Penelia, there was still a ton of contention on the web about her status. In any case, neither the Reuters photograph nor my ruler Shen Li in the completed video has disheartened everybody. The ruler holding a wine pot and an oiled paper umbrella has a prevalent profile, and his emanation is basically as savage as the pre-winter wind. This smooth midsection and lively appearance are much more brilliant than when she played 1000 Bone of Blossoms. Shen Li's appearance in the play is variable and conspicuous, and she has something else entirely from Xu Banxia. It must be said that Zhao Liying additionally put forth an obscure attempt to shape the job of Shen Li well, so she can undoubtedly control the two altogether different jobs of Shen Li and Xu Banxia. Subsequent to watching The Breeze Blows Penelia, I thought about how Zhao Liying shed pounds from Xu Banxia to Shen Li. What is your take of Zhao Liying's status in progress? Welcome to Pass on a Message to Examine in the Remark region. 02. Wang Yibo was blockaded by ill-conceived understudies. He actually would not limit himself in the wake of caution. Fans, in the event that you love him, kindly regard him. In media outlets, as a performer with a touch of traffic, having ill-conceived fans is unavoidable. This gathering is to be sure a disease among the fan bunch. Saying they are fans is likewise on the grounds that they have a suspicious preference for craftsmen. Saying they are not fans is on the grounds that their activities have disregarded the genuine privileges and interests of specialists. It must be said that ill-conceived understudies are not fans, yet the malevolent destiny of craftsmen. As of late, Wang Yibo's agenda can be supposed to be notable on the web. He went to Wuhan to partake in the presentation of the Wuhan Theater celebration. He sat in the crowd as a group of people and watched different entertainers perform. Subsequent to emerging from his schedule, perhaps he speculated that he would be designated by mongrels, and he didn't leave the protectors close by the same token who might have felt that the jerk could act unexpectedly early. Since he showed up in Wuhan, fans have been hearing the news that he was irritated by ill-conceived kids from the front, compelling Wang Yibo to drive ridiculously out and about. One can envision the risk of driving quick around evening time. Simply think how far these rats have pushed him. Driving around evening time to follow, and during the day to circle back to a cell phone at short proximity, overlooking the comings and goings of individuals around me. At the point when Wang Yibo was dressed perfectly, with his cap and cover on and leaving the exhibition room in a serene way, a gathering of ill-conceived understudies followed him constantly, and for the sake of fans, they needed to crush their cell phones in front of him. The genuine fans were supportive of it, as a matter of fact. Wang Yibo clear a path. Out and about where Wang Yibo was followed, the genuine fans were calling the ill-conceived understudies to stop, and Wang Yibo himself pointed at the ill-conceived understudies to stop them. However, perhaps this gathering with clear personalities feel that utilizing this strategy will get them Wang Yibo's consideration, followed as far as possible, won't ever stop. Everybody realizes that Wuhan is an old town. The streets in this spot are not concrete streets, but rather somewhat potholed stone streets. You should focus on your feet while strolling on it, also the groups when the groups scatter. As a fan, I'm normally stressed over the well-being of my object of worship, apprehensive that Wang Yibo will be crushed in, so I step up and move. In any case, as an ill-conceived understudy, my thought process is that no one but I can take pictures of Wang Yibo to fulfill my own narrow-mindedness. I didn't actually believe that assuming any mishap occurred, in this extraordinary period, whenever it was conveyed by the advertising account, what might befall Wang Yibo? Predicament? It must be said that ill-conceived understudies are not fans, however ought to be scorned by everybody. As a fan, it is on the right track to victimize ill-conceived understudies, and incidentally, oppress the people who don't oppress ill-conceived understudies. Since Wang Yibo's presentation, there have been numerous challenges and snags en route, and the issue of ill-conceived birth is certainly perhaps of the most serious one. Pursuing vehicles out and about, introducing a tracker, getting a street number, being thumped on the entryway around midnight following full-time work. These issues that standard individuals think genuinely disregard their own well-being, yet according to ill-conceived understudies, this is a craftsman merited it. Before a performer is a symbol, he is likewise an individual. Thinking in another manner, as an ill-conceived understudy, do they feel better when somebody knows their place of residence, telephone number, and has a cell phone before them constantly? They all know the response. However, right now of revenue, they have previously transformed the craftsman into a device for them to bring in cash. Genuine fans will regard Wang Yibo enough. At the point when I got Wang Yibo at the lodging, I wouldn't even come close to breathing when I saw the master. After Wang Yibo left, the video of cheering in a soft tone was commended by everybody. This is a fan. Each fan ought to do opposing ill-conceived life. Since you decide to cherish Wang Yibo, don't allow your cravings to expand and face challenges to become ill-conceived. In the event that you love him, regard him and treat him personally.